begin by setting up my bald line and removing the hook. Then I'm going to remove everything underneath the line with the shaver. Now using the 1.5 with the lever closed, I'm going to go up as high as I want the top part of my fade to be. Then without switching guards, I'm going to open the lever and flick in that line into the bulk. Now using the number 3 with the lever closed, I'm going to debulk above the 1.5 and flick out as I go up to the parietal area. Then using my thinning shears over comb, I'm going to soften up the area I just went over. And I'll point cut and detail to establish a smoother fade. Then I'm going to go in with my 0.5 with the lever closed and go up about an inch. Then without switching guards, I'm going to open the lever and blend in that line I just created with the 0.5. Depending on hair texture, sometimes the 0.5 open won't blend that line in. So if there's anything left behind, be sure to close your lever a tiny bit more and lever play to blend in that line. And here I'll be using the corner of my clipper to get in the tighter areas and detail better. And I'll follow up with point cutting with my thinning shears for a smoother finish. And once everything is blended in, I'll go in with the no guard with the lever closed and knock out that bottom bald line. And I'm opening up my lever bit by bit as I go up. And now for the back, I'm going to repeat the same steps I did for the sides. Now using my wall high-vis trimmers, I'm going to go ahead and line up behind his ear. And here I'll use the corner of my trimmers to make a good round outline. My client likes to keep his hair underneath the bangs, and for his vertical bars, I'm taking the furthest and natural point from his hairline and using it as a reference to line up his vertical bars. No, my client wanted to keep the length on top, but he did feel like his bangs were a bit thick. So I went ahead and used my feather razor and sectioned a few parts from the front where I felt was heavy and lightly glided my feather razor to remove some weight. And one thing I'm making sure that I'm not doing is applying too much pressure when using the feather razor, as it can cut off a good amount of hair. I'm somewhat just gliding the feather razor over the hair lightly with very little pressure to remove only a bit of hair while also adding some kind of texture to it. And now my client did want his hairline somewhat a bit straight, but not necessarily sharp, like straight. So I went ahead and used my razor to straighten out his lineup a bit more. And then I went ahead and lightly applied some enhancements, and I am using the Tomb 45 Onyx Black with the Mini Air Compressor. And after I apply the enhancements, I'll go ahead and detail a bit more using my thinning shears. And now finally, to give my client a textured look, I went ahead and used some Slick Gorilla light work and applied it to his dry hair. And here are the final results. If you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like and subscribe for more.